Up live. We
Just
ain't been
like
live
that.
like this in a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we just come straight in on it.
What they call it, the
Mm-hmm.
gorilla, whatever the hell. I don't know what it's called.
Hold on a second. I gotta share the stuff for everybody. How everybody doing? Nicole, you ready? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I forgot to take my Wi-Fi thing off.
You forgot to take your Wi-Fi thing. I don't know what that is, but all right.
My Wi-Fi off. I'm not at the house, so I forgot to take the Wi-Fi off.
Oh, you on your phone? You talking about your Okay.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't know Nicole, she got you got practice or rehearsal. I'm sorry, rehearsal. I didn't
Yeah,
mean
I
practice.
got a rehearsal, man. So let me tell y'all, I'll go first. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know if I told y'all before, not not this Saturday. Hold on, let me get in this part. Um, I don't know if I told y'all before, but I had a gig, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not this past Saturday, the Saturday before. Did I tell you about that?
You
Well,
told us
anyway, I
that
had.
you had to get.
Okay, so that gig was cool. It was with these older guys. They've been together literally 53 years. But when they do a show, it looked like a whole review. They ain't just no old guys up there playing. They like doing a show. So it's like really good. I had a good time. This the band that pays like really, really good. So I did a gig this past Saturday, right? Now these were with some younger, like a guy. He's like 29. The girl was like 33. But when I tell you vocally, they like Cole, right? So this band was kind of like pieced together. So it was like the MD was like, "Hey, I got a gig." He called just different musicians, so the band was not like a band, okay? So everybody was, but the singers happened to know each other, okay, and have performed together before. So they on the stage vibing with each other. So I'm feeling like left out trying to keep up with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? They vibing, and half the time his back to me because he's singing with her and they vibing. So I got to watch them to see what dances they come up with so I can do what they doing. They dropping it to the floor. I'm like, oh, we getting low. Can you hold my hand? Cause I can't get to the floor. I mean, my feet was hurting for 2 days trying to keep up with them.
Why you trying to keep up with them? You should have just stood back there and rocked from side to side. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
because we up three together. So it wasn't like a lead singer background. This is like a band. It's a wedding. So she sing the lead, we do background. He sing the lead, we do background. The only time I felt comfortable when I sang the lead and I didn't have to follow them. But when it was just us up there singing, and then on some parts of the song, like if I'm supposed to, I think she wasn't sure because they know each other. So I'm thinking she wasn't sure if I knew my part. So she would just start singing the soprano part. So if I hear that part singing, I'll start singing a different part. So then she'll look at me like, no, you should be doing this. And it's like, well, girl, stop singing it then. You know what I'm saying? I'm if I hear it being done, I'm not gonna double what you're doing. I'm gonna sing what's missing, you know. So it was a little because I never worked with them before. So it was just a little kind of I felt like I'm trying to get in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all talk about it afterwards?
Nope, because the client was happy. They was you guys were awesome, and that's the thing. They was really happy. The guy was like, I know drunk people usually come up to y'all and say y'all were great, but I was just drinking Coke. Y'all were great. So it was like, okay, good. We got through it. You know, I ended one song because the band was like fucking up. I was like, the band director like ended. I'm like, yes, this sounds like shit. We're gonna stop it right here. Go into the next song.
So when do y'all go over how it happened and how the performance was? Do y'all ever do that?
Well, we're not a band. He pieced this band together because somebody asked him to cover because they double booked. So they
Oh,
was like, hey, I
this the
double
one
booked
that y'all went to the rehearsal, but it wasn't a rehearsal.
the first time, yes.
Right. That you
The
okay.
vocal rehearsal.
Right, that was just a meet and greet.
So, I mean, it was better than I thought it would be, but I just felt like I was new.
Well,
I felt new. I was like, y'all making me feel like I just need to sing jazz and just stand here.
you still got to sway around in jazz too, don't you? You got to do
I
something.
mean, yeah, you might bump around, but there ain't nobody dropping it low and doing the oh no. I don't know how to do that.
Was y'all
I ain't
singing
even
that
got no
song?
butt to do that. We did Crazy in Love. Yeah. I can't do the oh no. It's oh no.
I don't even remember the dance. I had to go back and watch the video. Only dance I remember is Around the World.
What you say?
I didn't even get to get it out.
I knew you was going with that shit.
I remember the Who Run the World dance. The girls. I remember that because Cuz tried to sneak off and do that shit.
Oh shit! Not me.
Not him. But other cuz, we was in the house, had a person over there. We was having a little meeting talking about we setting up something, and then the song come on. He go in the front room, standing in front of the TV. You know what I'm saying? We in the kitchen talking, and there's something that the part they be doing their little footwork thing. There's how the music go. We look in the front. He in front of the TV.
Who?
Doing the footwork.
Who y'all talking about?
The other kid will be with me all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. His little thick, light skin ass in there trying to do the footwork, bouncing and shit. They ain't gonna look say, "Oh, y'all see me."
That would be hilarious to see that. You should have recorded it.
It was hilarious. So, Jay, how was your week?
It's getting better. She had a lot going on, a whole lot going on last week and a half, but it's starting to get better. Can't complain no more, I guess. There's a whole lot of shit that was going on. So the hiatus last week was needed.
Hell no, he wasn't great. He needs to practice. You know what? Next time we all together, we just gonna throw the song on, see if he started dancing.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, this is the first time Jay had more to say than my week was. All right, we probably should make him expound on this.
I really don't want to.
All right, then. My week was all right.
No, I mean, just dealing with some personal family shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of heavy on me and the people I'm close to. So it was just a week that I needed some rest.
Okay, first off, Linnell, you can't dance, so how you gonna learn anything? I mean, you had the worst rhythm out of all of the Applewhites, I think.
I don't know. I think my oldest daughter right behind him.
Yeah, they neck and neck because one thing he can fight. He can draw. Dancing, he didn't get that.
Actually, I think she do got an artistic bone because she with all that. She drawing, but she ain't fighting and she ain't dancing.
Now, keep on that. You know what I'm saying? My week was decent. It's been up and down work wise, you know what I'm saying? But working out, y'all, I've been good. I've been back on my shit. I'm pretty decent working out. I dropped a couple pounds, so I'm in there. You got good footwork from boxing, not dancing. There's a different type, you know what I'm saying? You got good footwork, you got great hand speed, but dancing ain't where you at, bro. We ain't gonna even try to front. So, but other than that, I think my week was all right. I still got some work I'm trying to knock out before the weekend is over with. But I really got too much to complain about with my week. I'm going skating. I've been back skating. I'm going skating tomorrow. Anybody want to come? I'm going to be out in Glenwood.
Speaking of, I know I'm looking forward to next week. Shit, I'll be pressing us to stay on time with our end time next week because I'll be on a mini vacation after the show. So I'm looking forward to that.
When do you leave? You leave
Thursday.
Thursday, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So getting into the week, a lot of luck with the crazy stuff. Did y'all see the dude who jumped on stage after Dave Chappelle?
Before or after?
All I saw was the after, but you know he got a song out about Dave Chappelle.
Nah.
He made a song like 2 years ago talking shit about Dave Chappelle or something they were saying.
Did you see the gun?
Yeah, he said something about walking straight into the bowl, like the Hollywood Bowl. But Dave Chappelle had a show there in 2020 that got canceled because of, so he could have been planning something to do something since then.
I know that nigga arm is on backwards right now.
Did you see his face?
Arm on backwards. Got a big crater coming out the side of his head.
They whooped his ass.
Did you see the gun? With this nigga made a bayonet without a handgun?
But I thought it was a fake gun, but he had a knife, but I thought the gun was fake.
I don't know.
What did he do? Took the knife and taped it to the gun?
Yeah. He's like fucking bayonet.
That's why they beat this cat. I mean, they stomped him out. Was that Will Smith?
That set a dangerous precedent though. Like people playing, that guy could have got killed. He had a gun on him. It's nobody know that it's a replica or fake in the moment. You know? So they see a gun. He lucky he didn't die.
I don't know if he's lucky. I'm saying how that nigga arm is, he ain't gonna never be able to hold a spoon. He gonna never eat his cereal, especially if he's right-handed. It might not be luck, and then he can't sue nobody for it.
Yeah, that's your own stupidity right there. He should be happy and thankful that he got to walk away with his life, because that could have went so many other ways.
Well, I mean, and more in the world of stupid news, you got the guy Tyson pieced up,
which was also, I think, sucks for Tyson, right? Because we talked about this earlier. It looked like he might end up having to pay this guy, and this guy was antagonizing him.
He definitely got to pay. It's definitely gonna be a lawsuit, like we were saying earlier. If he would have just hit him once, I think he could have got away with it. But the fact that he hit him multiple times, I think that in itself is what's gonna have him have to pay for it, because he had to know the guy was aiming for that. You know what I'm saying? He was looking for anything to happen. That's why he was steady bobbing, and he was drunk too. So he figured he could take that ass with him while he's drunk. You know what I'm saying?
So did he because I heard about it, but I never saw the video. Did he actually whoop him, or you think he was holding back because he Tyson? He ain't whoop him he could have.
He could have whooped his ass worse.
Right.
But he let him know, don't fuck with me.
Like he let him know, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? But it was that in between. He wasn't holding back, but he wasn't full throttle. You know what I'm saying? I think each one. Okay, let me say that right. He held back, but you could tell he still was stinging him. You know what I'm saying? Like each one was kind of like, I gotta hit your ass. Like, I'm pissed off that I even gotta hit you. Like he turned around, he was over the seat. You know what I'm saying? Coming down with him.
Yeah, I think when you say held back, it wasn't a hold back as far as like how much power was in the punch. No, it was a hold back as far as he could have did more. Yeah,
he could have did more. And the thing is, like, even the guy who was filming it, you know what I'm saying? I probably would have wanted to slap him too, because he could have stopped it. That was his boy. You know what I'm saying? He was filming it while his boy was, because it wasn't like he was sitting next to him. He was, in another aisle.
Wow,
so
yeah.
He filming across the guy and got over behind Tyson. And Tyson took it for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Be like, the dude studied talking to him and bothering him, and Tyson studied, okay, all right.
But what was he saying? Kind of stuff.
Just antagonistic stuff, just bothering him. I mean, it wasn't like he was like it wasn't like racial slurs, or he wasn't like he was trying to fight him. I think he was just trying to antagonize him. And it could have been the fact that he was just drunk. You know what I'm saying? And then, because they say what happened was, I think what started is Tyson was nice to the guy on the way into the plane. Like, I think the guy said something, and Tyson turned around and he was polite to him. I think he took a picture with him, spoke to him and everything like that. And then the guy took that as, oh, I'm going to kick it with him the whole flight. And it just wasn't that.
So he was obnoxious.
Yeah. He seemed drunk, like when I was watching the video. So, and he was a drunk white guy, so you know how that goes.
Seemed like he could have got a flight attendant or somebody to be like, can you remove him or something, or move his seat or something.
That wasn't even his seat. He wasn't in his seat, I don't think.
I don't know. I know that it's fucked up that Mike gonna have to pay, because that guy was fucking with him. And yeah, you're right. He probably could have and should have called the stewardess, but sometimes, and honestly, I just watched this thing. I just read this article. A former football player, Bears player, Olin Krutz. He was a center for the Bears for like
Yeah.
10 years, 11 years, something like that. And he got a job working at some off-brand sports place or whatever. And I don't know how long. He wasn't that long, but he just so happened to get into it with one of his coworkers. And he, like, they've been talking about how he lost his temper or whatever. He put up a response and was basically just saying that social media got too many people comfortable with saying and doing shit to people and not realizing they'll get slapped. So, so it's like you got to kind of pull yourself back into reality. And yeah, they may be superstars, but you got to watch what you do and say to people.
Deanna said Olin was out of line. Was he out of line or O line? You know, because he was O line. He was offensive lineman. Is that what you're trying to say?
I see with stuff like that. I would say yes, he was out of line because he was at work, but I don't know what was said to him. You know what I mean? I don't know how far it went. I don't know because Kendall Gill had the same situation happen with him with a coworker. He whooped the guy ass at work.
But that was a little different. I think the guy bucked up at Kendall.
I don't know, whatever it was. People say shit and think that they're gonna be able to hide behind the guys, or you famous, or we here, so I'm protected. And
they need to hear that. They need to hear that that TikTok is going around about some y'all might not know this because I'm usually quiet and I'll say nothing. I'll slap the shit out of all y'all.
Slap the shit out of all
So, oh man, I forgot something in my week. Just to go back, you know what I'm saying? I got really disappointed this week. Somebody who I thought was I gave him credit for being very smart, you know what I'm saying, a level-headed thinker. I kind of value some of the stuff he said. You know what I'm saying? I bounced a lot of ideas off of him. I called him for advice sometime.
We had to have this conversation on the show.
This is my week.
All right.
Before we get into our topic, I just want to know, you know what I'm saying, as people know, you know. And then I found out, you know what I'm saying, that my little cuz has idiotic thoughts sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And this one on the show. I mean, he just say whatever he think, you know what I'm saying? Stuff just come out of his mouth sometimes. And he don't really think about the stuff he's saying. And then I gave him credit for being, you know what I'm saying, very, very magnanimous with his thoughts. And I was disappointed. Magnanimous with his thoughts. And I was disappointed. And I just wanted people to know, you know what I'm saying, that was kind of the low point of my week. You know what I'm saying? I hate disappointment, and it was very, very disappointing.
Telling y'all that would be dope if in the extra space right there, every time we say a word, magnanimous, that pops across the screen.
Pop it across the screen.
Word of the week.
we gonna work on that.
So I want to ask y'all the question: what do y'all think about? Because I think this is crazy as hell. Okay. What do y'all think about Nas being sued by a photographer for posting a picture that he was in?
We had this conversation offline. We talked about it.
Oh, that was just me and you talking offline about that?
A couple weeks ago. I think it's stupid, but I kind of understand the photographer stance, but I think it's stupid, right? It's a photograph of me. Why is it that I am being sued for a photograph of me? This is if I'm Nas, this is what I'm thinking. If I'm the photographer, I'm the only person that has this photo. So you posting a photo devalues it. So now I lost the value that I had.
And it wasn't really a photo of Nas. It was a photo of
Tupac. It was a group photo. But here's the thing.
Nas wasn't famous at the time that picture was taken. Nas was just a hanger-on at the time that the picture was taken. So here's the thing. Picture of Nas and Tupac together.
But here's the thing. I can understand if it's a hired photographer or photographer, but if you paparazzi, sometimes these people be places they ain't got no business and they snap a picture of you. And if I post this picture that you posted of me that you ain't even have permission to take of me, you can sue me?
So from my understanding, the guy was supposed to be there. He was hired to, I don't know if he was a videographer or a photographer, one of the two. He was supposed to be there and he was taking pictures, but he was taking pictures of Tupac. And Nas was just one of the entourage in the background. And so he was taking pictures of Tupac, and Nas just so happened to be in the picture. So he's suing Nas because he devalued his picture because it's the only picture of Tupac and Nas together. And it's really not a picture of them. It's just a picture of Tupac with Nas in it. But because Nas posted the picture, it devalued it because now It's basically
But
a
the
simulation.
thing is also though, how did Nas even get the picture to post it?
That's also
Right.
something. I don't know where. Well, I don't know the origins of it. To me, if I'm Nas, I think it's stupid. And to be honest, like I feel like Nicole. Like if I'm in the fucking picture, like I don't want to say I have just as much right to it, but I should be able to say whether or not I want my likeness in it. So I tell you what, if you feel that I devalued the photo, take my face out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Cut
saying?
me out the picture.
Cut me out the picture. Now we even. You got your photo of Tupac back, just don't got Nas in it now.
Right. Because
So
you
And
was
the
hired
thing
to take
about it,
pictures of Tupac, not me.
without Nas in the
I didn't-
picture, it's not worth
it's
as
not
much.
valuable anyway, right? So to me, it's like, okay, you want to play that game. I don't give my consent to have my likeness in this photo.
Yeah.
I think it's weird, but I understand the photographer if I'm like just strictly thinking trying to make money. But in the same token, it's like, bro, it's a picture.
He
So I
devalued
want
it
to
for
talk
both
about
parties.
something else real quick. Because I know
Okay.
this is like silly, but this is my thought process, right? So I know y'all saw the little thing I sent in the chat about the scary boyfriend, right?
I saw that stupid shit.
I didn't read the whole thing. It was kind of long.
So basically what it was, a girl, her boyfriend and her boyfriend's friend, they were in a car going to the mall or somewhere. She basically must have beat somebody else into a
No,
parking
they was
space.
going to a party.
Oh, they were going to a party because they went to the gas station, got some beer and all of that, and they were going to a party. So she obviously she beat another person into a parking space. And when they get out the car, the dude that she beat into the parking space, he says something like, yeah, hoes like that need to be taught a lesson or something like that, right? She turns around and the dude just talking loud, right? Yeah, hoes need to be taught a lesson when they do stuff like that or something like that, right? So the girl turned around and say, excuse me. So the dude get mad now that she turned around and said something to him. And he's like walking up fast to her, fist ball, like he finna do something. So she look at her boyfriend. The dude look at her boyfriend. He put his head down. So now he look back at her because he know, oh, he ain't finna do nothing. So the friend step in and whoop dude ass.
She got to fuck the friend, huh?
The boyfriend write the letter and say, "Do ladies feel like I was wrong?"
She don't feel. It seemed like she don't even want me to be her boyfriend anymore. She doesn't feel safe. Or
Fuck with the friend. I'm sorry, that came out wrong. Fuck with the friend, not fuck. Not fuck with the friend.
So I kind of feel like this, right? I have brothers, right? So a lot of times if I get into little minor stuff, I don't call them over little stupid shit, right? If I feel like I can handle it myself, because I don't want to put the people I love in a position where they could get hurt or be in jail. You know what I'm saying? So do you think, even though the dude was talking loud, that she should have turned around and said, excuse me, she should have just kept walking as long as he didn't actually approach them and say anything? Because some people will talk loud in the air. Yeah, that bitch saw me finna pull in there. She had just ignored it and kept walking.
I don't think either response is right or wrong. Like her hearing that and saying something, as the man, you gotta know if your lady, especially if you know your woman, you know if she hears some shit like that, she gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, if I'm with somebody and I know she gonna say something to whatever the fuck you just said, I just gotta step in right there. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta step in right there and just deal with whatever the fuck coming. So he was a sucker. Like it ain't no way you can slice that. When they both looked at this nigga and he put his head down, he's a sucker.
That's why I was at with it. He a chump. That shit dead. I mean, the minute that he hit it with the.
No, I mean, I do feel like, yes. Yeah, I do feel like that. But do you think she could have not
I think the issue, the only thing is, I would have to know how long they've been together. That would tell me.
I don't even think that matters.
No, to me, it matters with the fact of knowing who you're with. Like if they only been together a week or to a month or something, he don't know she gonna pop off like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That stops you from stepping in front of it. That don't stop you from when dude is approaching her.
No. She asked if the one. No. She was asking if the girl should have said something. Period. We all on the
because he didn't start approaching her till she turned around and said, "Excuse me." Then he got the what and started walking towards her when she addressed him.
So I mean, like I'm talking from the guy. If you know that's what you got anyway, nigga, you got to be. I mean, you ready. But in the same sense, she also like if they've been together, she know he ain't about that action too.
She put him in that situation knowing that ain't him.
Right. So
Right.
I mean,
But I mean, honestly, you can't tell a motherfucker how to react when they hear something about themselves. You know what I'm saying? If that's like this, if it was roles was reversed, right? We go somewhere and parking and you get, even if it is a nigga, I get out the car and the nigga say something out loud, you're gonna be like, who the fuck you talking about? I'm saying, like, you can't, sometimes that's almost, some people don't even realize they responding to that type of shit. They hear stupid shit and they just automatically blurt shit out. So it's almost like, I mean, like,
no, that depends on who wants that action. Because I know certain people who hear to say something, they'd have straightened up and kept on moving real fast. Never would have turned around. I know
right,
people.
I said certain people. I ain't say everybody.
Yeah.
I said people. But I mean, like, I can't say she was wrong or right. Like, could she have walked away from it and just play like she ain't hear it? Yes. But like, is she wrong for not?
I don't think she's wrong for not, because like I say, that would have been my reaction. I'd have told her, who the fuck, what you say, bro? I probably would have said it, you know what I'm saying? Like, who you say, what's my lady? What?
Exactly.
But you as a man, though. But that's you as a man. I'm talking about females addressing men. Like she know he was already
if I was
upset.
there, I would have
You
told
know
her
you can't whoop him.
Yeah, so don't
You know
even
what I'm
say,
saying?
don't
Like,
even say nothing, keep it moving.
I'm just saying, if it was me, right? Now, if it was another female, I probably would be like, who the fuck is you talking to? But if it's another dude, right?
I think
dude.
she said something because she had two guys with her.
Right. Because if she was, I was just thinking it, because I don't think if she was by herself, she would have said something. Well, it's possible she would have, depending on who you're talking about. It's possible, but having the
But
two,
she'd have been trying to get out the she wouldn't have been there. You know, she was pushing like right in this situation. She probably was posted for it. Now, what you say? I got two cats with me. You by yourself. What we doing? Saying you finished and you're done. By herself.
Right.
But here's the real thing, though. Like, how the homie feel, right? Because he just whooped somebody ass for your girl. How that work? What happened?
I'm reading Joe comment.
Taking my wife and kid when the crazy guy was at Down Park. What happened?
Dude was at the park wilding, man.
You told me the story before?
I probably did when his nephew went off on him and cursed him out afterward.
Yeah.
He was driving the car around in circuits and shit all over. Yeah, he was wilding. So,
No, but I mean, that's a real question, though, right? Like, if think about this, right? Me, you, my wife out. A motherfucker say something like that, my wife say something back to him. Y'all, her and the nigga both look at me. I put my head down and you get out of what to do there. I know I got another ass whooping coming on the way home.
Definitely.
So it's like, how do you, as a man, like, how do you even, you can't even be friends with dude no more.
I still be friends with you.
We family. I'm talking about just being friends, though. Like, you can't be friends with dude.
I still would be friends with him.
Nah.
I just wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? It's how you deal with it. I had friends run on us at fights. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's getting ready to go there. I mean, I had a friend. We had a basketball game. We win the game. We all feeling good. We walking home, you know what I'm saying? Now, we had to walk from the ops place, but we walking, you know what I'm saying? And they come out after us, and like, it's like, I think it was like maybe 6 of us and maybe like 8 or 9 of them. But in my crew, I got like 3 cats who laying you down. One shot, one hit a quitter. So I'm like, oh, we equalizers. They threw a bottle at us. One of my guys, he threw a bottle. I turned around and said, oh, yeah, we're going to have to go. They throwing bottles. My guy, take off.
You told him, though. You told him we got to.
No. I said, we going to fight.
Oh, okay.
It was like, oh, man, oh, no, they want to go. We about to fight. He take off. I mean, we had me and him at the back of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? He hit it. Yes, his exact word. No, he didn't say that yet. He take off. When I get to my house, now my brother is at the house washing dishes. When I get to my house, this guy's in my kitchen, leaned up on the counter, drinking Kool-Aid, talking to my little brother.
I'd have whooped his ass in the kitchen.
You can't, because now in our kitchen, at this house, the kitchen, my mom's room is right next to the kitchen. She got a door open. She's sitting on the end of her bed so she can see you come in. So what happens is, one of my other friends, when I come in and see him, I just turn around and go the other way. I'm going out the other way. One of the other guys with me, I said, hey, such and such in the kitchen. He walked right in the kitchen, And when he get in the kitchen, the guy goes, "Hey man, they had glass." My man levels him, bam, and say, "You lucky his mom in the house." And turn around and walks out. Nah, Joe, he wasn't going to get no help. He going to get some Kool-Aid. He's in my house drinking Kool-Aid.
Going to safety, goddamn it, for itself. How you go to my house drinking Kool-Aid? Then don't even tell nobody what the hell happened to me.
He was in the crib chilling. I mean, leaned up against the counter talking to my little brother. Having a good old conversation. Like, I don't know what he was telling my brother. I don't know if he was telling him that we was out there or whatever, but
Who we talking about?
the other man.
Oh, I think I kind of remember that.
Yeah. He knew you were protecting, boy, please. So I just think it's the situation. Like, so in that situation, but I still hung out with him after that, but I just know who I'm hanging out with. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all say? See, white people figure out who they have to outrun. Oh, y'all ain't outrunning nobody. We figure out who gonna fight.
Y'all ain't outrunning nobody.
Y'all ain't outrunning nobody. we figure out who's going to fight and who's not going to fight. So like if you're in a situation where you figure that you're gonna have to physically protect yourself, you kind of know who's gonna be around. So like when you was younger, since I knew he wasn't a real fighter, when we was going to certain areas, he just couldn't go. Then I ain't stopped hanging out
like,
with
nah,
him.
You stay here.
Nah, bro, you got to stay here because if it
That's
jump
like
off,
telling
you know
me, no, Nicole, you stay here today.
Yeah, because if it go down, you know what I'm saying. First off, it's to protect him and you. Then if I know you ain't gonna go, I'm saying I ain't got time to be trying to fight for you or whatever. Damn, you gonna tell everybody business, huh? And it wasn't two of the cousins. I had one cousin with me.
One cousin dribbled the basketball while you was fighting.
Jesus, this ain't what this show supposed to be about, but
and he can fight too, though. What's funny?
We was bad kids.
What?
No. No, we was you know how like when you in the crew, the smallest person in the crew.
You talking about just by dribbling the basketball. I think I know who you talking about.
So the smallest person in the crew, you always kind of protective of that person. And some people in the neighborhood had decided that they was gonna do something to one of the guys in our crew. So what it was, we was all kind of together, and the dude was standing out, and I was like, "Hey man, let's go talk to him," because I didn't really want nothing to happen. I was literally trying to keep problems down because it was rumors that he was saying this, and when people hear rumors, they'd have called him somewhere else, and something that really would have happened. So we walked down there, and I was like, "Hey man, people saying that you going around saying X, Y, Z," and he was like, "Nah, man, I wasn't saying that, and everything cool." And so I was like, "All right, cool. I just was trying to make sure because I ain't want nothing to happen." But I guess he felt like it had to go further since we came down there. And you know me, I'm more mild now than I was then.
Cause you pressed me, and now it's like, you ain't finna press me.
But that's how he kind of felt. So he was like, "Oh, but you came down here like you was gonna do something." And so I'm like, "Okay, so that's where we gonna go, right?" So of course I said something, he said something. Now mind you, he got like 3 or 4 brothers.
We lost him in the middle of the story. Just when it was getting juicy.
Just when he was finna lie.
Just when he was finna lie. We can't hear you. Say something. Can you hear us?
You might have to click out.
You hear us?
Can you hear us?
We're having technical difficulties, guys. Bear with us for a moment as we work through these.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you back. Yeah.
I don't know what happened with that.
So you said he got about 3 brothers or so.
Yeah, about 3 brothers out there. And so he come off the porch. He had a pistol on him. He actually come off the porch. He take his pistol, give it to his little brother. His little brother on the bike. He get his little brother the pistol, little brother take off. So then after that, he wanted to go. He ran at me. I hit him in his nose. And once I hit him, his brother run up and hit me in the back of the head. Now, my cousin is standing there with us. When his brother hit me in the back of the head, my cousin just go to dribbling the basketball like he don't see nothing. But, I got a couple other people out there. So one of my guys is like, You ain't gonna do nothing. They trying to jump your cousin. And he was just like, man, I don't stay around here. So my other guy jumped in. We took care of the situation, and then I just but I know who I got with me, so he wasn't in them situations no more. I'd have felt different if it was just me and him who went down there. I probably wouldn't have went down there with just me and him either, And so that's the shortened version of that story. I didn't want it to take too much longer, but there was a lot of other little things said there. But
was there another fight on the way to the house?
Nah, I ain't even fighting, dude. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even worth it to me. It wasn't even worth it. Like I said, I just didn't take him no other places like that. He come around, we probably played a little basketball, and that was it. You know what I'm saying, but wasn't no spending the night at his crib and all that. Nah.
That shit dead.
Yeah, that was dead. Yeah, that was dead. So we just kind of left it at that. Basketball, he was good for basketball. Anything else? Dancing, we did a lot of dancing together. We go places and dance, and that was it. So,
let's get into the topic because I think it's almost time for me to get inside.
It is okay. Topic of the night: Roe versus Wade. Now, the thing is, there's the Supreme Court. How many women are on the Supreme Court now? Do we know?
I don't know.
What are we in school? No,
I know they just had the one appointed, the black lady,
Ketanji Brown.
I don't know her name. Black lady.
Yeah, that's it.
Her, and I know it was one other, but I mean, because the thing is, the Supreme Court now is talking about rolling back Roe versus Wade. Now, they're not saying that it's going to be illegal to have abortions, even though there is one state that made it illegal to have abortions.
Well, that's Alaska, right?
No, it's a state. I think it's a state that supposedly made it illegal to have abortions. I'm sorry, and if and you can trick on people, like you can snitch and get paid. So like if you know somebody had an abortion, you can snitch on them and they'll pay you. You can snitch on the person and the doctor. So it's not. They're not saying that it's going to be illegal, but they're rolling back. I don't really know what it's going to be.
Well, they letting the states decide if it's legal or not, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
And I saw something Priska was saying that I believe there were going to be all but 26 states that were talking about making it illegal. It was either 26 that were going to make it illegal or all but 26 that were going to make it illegal. But either way, he was saying that, and I don't really put too much into the things that he says, but what he said made a lot of sense. Is if this is to go through, you're going to see it's not going to stop abortions at all. All it's going to do is make them more dangerous. And a lot more people going to die behind it. And if they going for Roe versus Wade, that ain't the only thing they looking to overturn. So be mindful.
I don't even understand the reason that you would even go to try to overturn that. I mean, I don't understand why you're fighting so hard about this.
Yeah.
I think that's the government trying to have too much control over your everyday lives. I think that's what it is when it boils down to it. And like Priska actually said, that's just a gateway to go into something else.
Yep.
All it is just to see how it is, just to be able to. It started off with telling you not to whoop your kids. You know what I'm saying? How you handle your kid in the house, like, okay, we're gonna basically control every part of the society, and like we're gonna mold it to how we want it to look. So my thing is, I've always been the type, if you are against abortion, then you're against it. If you're for it, then you're for it. But it should also be you.
Yeah. It's weird, man. It's weird. I don't understand the reason. I don't understand why. Because
I thought it was more than just a summation by one judge. I thought they had to leak emails basically that it was damn near passed.
It was a draft.
It was just a draft?
It was a draft. But, I mean, like, they basically all but said, like, and the Republicans basically are in agreement. So, I mean, to me, it's just weird, right? Like, what does the government get from this? Because to me, I would think if it was in reverse, right, they were for abortions, it would be population control. Maybe we don't have enough money to support the kids that are being born and the families that are using government assistance or whatever the case may be. And that way, it would make sense for them to do something like that. But to flip it the other way around, it don't make sense. What does the government get outside of just being able to tell you what you can do with your body?
Nothing, unless they're making money off the baby. You know what I'm saying?
How though? Like where?
I don't know. They try to say, your social security number is supposed to be like making you a little business. Maybe that's some truth to it. Maybe you need to call your cousin, your residential conspiracy theorist.
I've heard that so like we are businesses within ourselves and our social security numbers somehow make money for the United States. I have heard that, but I don't know how true that is or what the full story behind that is. But I have heard that before.
Mm-hmm. I've heard it, but that's the only thing that I can think of. But other than that, besides the fact of just being able to control you and change, just to be able to say you have to do what I tell you to do, that's the only thing I can see from this.
It's weird. It's weird. To me, I mean, as many conversations as we've had about this, I do think like there are things that probably should change around abortion. But to be able to have the authority to tell a woman specifically, what she should or shouldn't do with her body is otherworldly, right? As a man, if you're a father, obviously I feel like you should have some input on it, but ultimately the decision is hers. Like her body, she has to go through that. You know what I mean? So
I understand that they're putting it back to the states, Joe and Linnell. My thing about that is I don't even think the states should have that power to tell a person if they can or can't have an abortion.
Exactly.
That's a personal issue. I mean, and the fact of the matter is, I don't see why they're trying to take away your personal, your personal
liberty.
right.
It's a liberty, right? You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like if they going for that, what's next? For everybody who loved the Second Amendment, you think Republicans are all 2A, but guess what? They're gonna come for your guns next.
It is true because if they get rid of Roe versus Wade, I can't see why they can't get rid of the Second Amendment. But
that's a lot of shit. It's gonna roll behind.
It's gonna be a lot of stuff that they gonna try to come to. Like me and Nell was talking earlier, and it's like, Nell made a good point. He like, what's gonna be next? Affirmative action.
They've been trying to get rid of affirmative action though.
How? I don't know if affirmative action is something they'll be able to get rid of, especially now because affirmative action doesn't really just pertain to us anymore, right?
It doesn't, but they know it's used mostly for us. Like, if they had a chance to get rid of affirmative action, they would. You have some black people who say get rid of affirmative action because they don't. They say they'd rather be hired on their merit instead of the fact that they were black and forced to be able to get the shot at it. Me, I don't really care because I'm my own boss. So
how you doing?
I affirmatively hired myself.
I've affirmatively hired myself.
And I have my own affirmative action in there. So that's my thought process on it with affirmative action. I think affirmative action was needed. I just think it is I don't want to say rough because I think everybody I think it helps to give certain people a legitimate shot at getting in the door.
Get your brother, man.
It's his God-given right to pollinate as many women.
Get your brother, man. What's wrong with
I almost finished reading that shit, boy. Boy, I'm tired. They're not telling you that you can't keep pollinating. They saying that you just can't get rid of the pollination.
They actually helping you, right? They helping you. You go ahead, keep pollinating. You use that. Ain't no late cancellation
at all. You're saying no cancellation at all. You're saying you got to keep all of them. So, man. It really did. Affirmative action did get Joe his job with the Dog Bears. We needed our quota.
You need to hit your quota.
We needed to hit our quota, and he does.
How many white guys y'all got at the Don Bears? Is Joe the token?
We got 2.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
They need to overturn. Now that is a topic, right? I don't know if I agree with everything, but as far as like child support with regards to like taking your license and shit like that, I think that's stupid. Like, how do you expect me to get out and make my money? How do I pay my child support if I can't drive? I think that's stupid. But
I think it is.
I mean, but were you paying your child support when you were able to drive? No. But
I don't know. Hey, listen. I don't know that it'll fix or break anything further, but I don't know that I wholly agree with that. But
I mean, the logic is, I understand. Like, it doesn't make sense. You would think, hey, you're not paying your child support. We want you to pay your child support. But since you're not, we're going to suspend every license you got. We're going to suspend, because they're going to suspend you if you got a barber's license, a realtor's license. They take your passport. I know somebody, a musician, was at the airport leaving for a gig. Nope, took that passport for back child support. But you wasn't paying it. So obviously you're working and you refuse to pay.
Well, it's a topic for another day.
I'll shut up on that one. I can get passionate about that topic. I'll be quiet.
I know how both of y'all feel about this. I ain't experienced.
You know how I feel about it, so
I'm a play the background on this one.
I just don't think it's a blanket statement, though. I think it's the fact that it's painted with a broad brush across the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think they use some of the rules to most of the people who are hurt, not all, but most of the people who are hurt by the rules are the ones who are trying to do right. You know what I'm saying? And there's no flex in it. You know what I'm saying? Like there are people who are on child support and the system knows they're not even the father. And it's like, oh well, you here now, you gotta keep paying. You know what I'm saying?
And that is so stupid. That is so, especially when it's proven that it's not. Like the dude could have been tricked into signing the birth certificate because he thinking, hey, this is my baby. And then to find out it's not, we have a test and say, well, you signed the birth certificate, you on the hook. That's not right.
Yeah, so I mean, like I say, I do believe there are some guys who deserve what it is that's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get the money and you just not trying to take care of your child and mom there, okay. Especially if you and the mom can't talk to each other and like y'all don't have a good enough relationship where y'all can come up with something. The baby needs to be taken care of. So I believe that. But I think sometimes it's only looked at one side. When they put the mediator in, most of the time the mediator is not trying to see both sides. I mean, it's not unbiased. It's a biased mediator because everybody comes in here is the mother is the one that's good and the father is the one that's bad. And so it's proven. Now, once it's proven that the mama ain't worth shit, they snap their head turn on.
That wasn't in my situation. Since I got taken to court and he was saying some bullshit, that judge looked at me like, "How dare you?" I'm like, "Ma'am, he is lying."
You pay child support?
One of them pay child support.
I said,
but I didn't. No. But it wasn't that. Even when I tried to get when I went to get amendment or whatever. What was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, modification. She like, have you ever got one in 3? Like, I'm like, I ain't never got one. What you mad about? So I think it depends.
I think it's all.
I think it depends on who.
It depends on the case and what's going on, you know.
And I didn't file it. Yeah, I didn't file it. It was a county case, state case. So
I mean, we can talk about it to be blown. I think it does need to be retooled and reworked on how it is put out. But it's also one of those things where I understand kind of where the states or the government is with the fact that if you want us to be involved, then we're going to be involved, but we can't be involved and make case by case rules. So we have to have rules that a blanket rule and everybody has to abide by them. And that's not the best for everybody who's in it. I think sometimes it's the people involved have to understand that and not go that route if you guys can deal with each other. So with that. And I'm gonna say that and I'm gonna leave my fire for another day. I'm gonna stay reserved in that. Dalton Bears, y'all can come sign up. DaltonBears.play.com. You can sign up for the Dalton Bears. We got the month of May off, y'all. Mother's Day is coming up. My mom's birthday is coming up. I was gonna have a party for my mom's birthday, but I'm not gonna be here now. So
where you gonna be? I'm gonna do a balloon release on her birthday. Maybe I'll go live.
I'm gonna be on a plane on her birthday.
On a plane at what time? The whole day?
That night. I think my flight is at 7:00 that night.
Okay, so you can be on live. Go get you some purple balloons about 3:30.
I'm gonna be at Myrtle Beach.
Release them at Myrtle Beach.
I don't think they got balloons there.
Mel, bye.
I don't think they have balloons there.
But I was thinking about having a party for her birthday, but since I'm not gonna be here, we'll do it. Maybe I have one for my birthday this year. Y'all want to have a party for my birthday?
I want to have a party for your birthday?
Yeah.
Only if it's like my bachelor party.
What bachelor party?
My bachelor party was sanctioned.
Right. Your bachelor party was sanctified. That's what you want. You want a holy one. You want a wholesome party for my birthday. I can do that.
Oh man,
Mm-hmm. Nice and Christian like.
real Christian.
Mm-hmm. I want to do something this year, but maybe we got that coming up, y'all. We got what else is happening this month?
Got Memorial Day, Mother's Day. You said our other cousin's birthday, your birthday. My uncle's birthday is in a couple days, actually.
Yeah, his birthday is the 8th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be going on his birthday too. Good. Thank the Lord. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we'll see. We need to do something. I mean, maybe we'll throw a barbecue or something. Like my birthday is not close. It's the week before Memorial Day this year.
The weather look like it might be nice. It's supposed to warm up next week. We're supposed to be in the 70s and 80s next week.
It's about time. We in May.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna be gone, and weather was gonna be 90 and 100.
Yeah, it's time that though.
Yeah, it was close to 90 here.
Okay, put that back on mute. I don't hear that.
I don't know because I was gonna wait because you don't want to jinx stuff. So I'm trying to get another job. I got a test on Saturday. So I didn't want to jinx it and like say anything and then fail the damn test. I don't have to lift 150 pounds this time.
I would say it's a bench press test.
Nah, I ain't got to do none of that this time. Praise Jesus. Huh?
Is it typing test?
No. I mean, I have to do push-ups. I have to do a 440-yard run. But that's not bad, right? In 2 minutes and some seconds. I could do that in 2 minutes, right? 440 yards.
You got to do a 404. I thought you said a 40-yard run.
No. It's 400. Like it's a lap around a track.
Yeah, 440.
In 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's doable.
2 minutes and some seconds.
That's doable.
That's still you got to push it a little bit though.
And I got to do a sit and reach. And then there was like a certain cousin passed everything else and failed the sit and reach.
A couple times.
That's the same dancer. So,
what you
have you at least been working? Like you've been doing.
I mean, I did the sit and reach. I know I could do 5 push-ups. So based on my age, I only got to do 5 because of my age, and I'm a female.
Have you ran? Have you done some jumping jacks or something?
No. I know how to push myself. It's Saturday. I know how to push myself.
So you ain't gonna practice it at all? Jump some rope, do something? Well, okay. Do you know the order that you got to do it in?
I don't know. Why? Do it matter?
You go in there, you got to do that run first. You done failed everything else.
I'm not gonna fail nothing else. If I got to do, they'll let you take a little breather.
Okay, I'm done with it.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Dang, thanks for having faith.
I got.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do some. How many jumping jacks you need? I think I need to do a day between now and Saturday.
Do this. It's gonna help.
Maybe some burpees might accelerate the process.
She can't. I mean, I bet you she can't do 14 burpees.
14? She could definitely do 14 burpees.
Shit.
That's what the bending down, push up, down, like them things.
Yeah.
I could do 14 burpees. Come on.
A burpee is you down, get into the push up position, get back up, jump in the
Get back up. Yeah, I could do 14 of those. I could do 20 of those.
Now you think you're pushing it. Yeah, I think you're pushing it with 20.
When?
Right now.
I don't believe that one now. 14, I think you're gonna get to like 8 and be like, damn.
Like, hell yeah.
You're gonna push through them last 6. Now 20, I don't know about that now.
Somebody say prove it.
She can't right now. She gotta.
I can't.
She gotta keep her voice intact.
Right.
She can't be all out of breath.
All
Right.
You say Jesus, you need Jesus. See, I'm just trying to get you in shape. So you should have been saying something before then.
Why you look like you posing for an album cover?
I just found out. When? Right now?
Yeah.
She keep. I think it's a connection up in the building.
Nah, look at this.
Right. That's all right. We got you right. We've been getting people stronger on these parts.
I just found out this week.
We also
I had
do them
the
in
interview
the
on Monday.
He used to go say we all should do them, and he laughed. He just lost it. If you go first, I'm with you.
20 burpees. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. You down for that too, huh?
Me, hell nah, shit. I'm gonna get that 14 and be.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you though, them first 5, them motherfuckers gonna be right.
Your first 5, you gonna do them like, oh, I got these, I can do this. He hollering that light work. He ain't did no burpee though.
But fresh, I think fresh I could do 20 easy. Fresh, 20 won't be bad. And I won't say easy, but I could get to 20 fresh. But like if I had to do some other shit before that, shit, that 14 gonna be a struggle.
Michael, you know what a burpee is because we was doing it. We got these when Michael was at the house. This was when I think we was in Houston though. I have these dice, right? That you roll and it'll tell you what exercise to do and how many reps you do. And we had to do them.
We gonna work it out somehow, y'all. I'm all for working out. Y'all know that. So y'all want to do them. Oh, he could do it with a push up. It's like if it ain't a jump at the top, it ain't a burpee. It gotta be a jump at the top. Gotta be a jump at the top. A lot of people put a push up in it. You don't really have to do the push up though.
You gotta do the push up, right?
I mean, we could do them. I usually, you know what I'm saying, we ain't sent the workout.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we ain't did that in a minute.
You know what I'm saying I'm up working out though. All y'all gotta do is say the word. We start sending them back out. I'm good for it.
Dang, we had to send our push-ups in every day.
Yeah.
Sit-ups.
Push-ups, sit-up, whatever it was for the day.
Yeah,
we will put Nicole in the group, but she ain't gonna do none of them anyway. you muted.
I said I would.
All right, we're gonna see. So we're gonna get up out of here, y'all. Though. Nicole's got to get the rehearsal. I almost said practice again. What we got going on this week? Hey, like I said earlier when we first started, y'all, I'm going skating tomorrow. I'll be at Glenwood Skating Rink. We skating from 7 to 11. So if y'all want to come out, we'll be up there. I'm not good yet, so it is some people in there who really can't skate. I'm just gonna be going around in a circle. So working on my leg. Then they're getting better though. He don't look so much like a gorilla or something. You know what I'm saying? He's still huge as hell on them skates, but
wow,
he's getting better. He's gonna be up there. My cousin Deshaun said she was gonna come, but I think she was capping.
Auntie?
Yeah.
No.
I think she was capping, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see if she comes. But I think that's all I got going on this week. I don't have football this week. Last week was our last Saturday. I get the kids the month of May off. We'll be back at football June 11th, training. But like I said, I'm back in the gym, so we training. If y'all want to do workouts, I'll send them out. Matter of fact,
and then what we got to do? What I got to video myself doing it or something?
No, it's the honor system with us. You just put it in there that it's done. Like usually, what I do it either before the day is over, we'll send a big group message on what the regimen is for the day. So like it'll be like I try to do it first thing in the morning because that means you got the whole day to do it. So it might be like 50 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 200 jumping jacks, and some crunches.
That'll be cool because I need that. I just need if I have an accountability group. Me and Egypt, I'll tell her about it, and we both
just threw Egypt under the bus, huh? She just said right. Egypt didn't agree to this.
Let me tell you what she said before we get out of here. So, something about eating something, and I was like, "Girl, you don't need to eat that anyway. Ain't you trying to, lose weight?" And she gonna say, I'ma just love myself.
Sometimes food be so good, you gotta tell yourself that shit. Like, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy. I'm gonna embrace this. You
I
know,
mean, my last post on Instagram was for like because I'm down 12 pounds, but I posted what I ate the other day, and it wasn't healthy. And I just let people know, man, look, yes, I'm still in charge of my weight. My weight going down, but that don't mean that I don't get to eat nothing. And nachos, I had is fire too, boy.
what you had?
I'm losing weight, and I don't know why though.
It's
I've
on my Instagram.
lost.
You won't eat them, Jay, because you're there, kill you. But
Some shrimp or some shit on it.
hell
I
yeah.
lost almost 10 pounds, and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm losing weight, and I'm not doing anything.
That's not good.
What's your eating habits? Have your eating habits changed? So have your eating habits
I'm not changing nothing. Mm-mm.
So you eating the same amount of times
No.
a day?
Yeah, I might eat once a day. Yeah, I eat about once a day.
So you eating once a day? If you become more active, okay, I guess that's into that.
Okay.
Have you become
Yeah,
more
my
active?
internet's starting to act up. No, I work at home.
You probably need to go get.
I don't know.
Then. You need to go to the doctor if you're losing weight, especially if you have. And what span of time have you lost the 10 pounds? Like it's been like a 2-week period.
Yeah.
You need to go to the doctor. You need to go to, if you're not doing anything differently, like your activity level hasn't come up, your eating habits haven't changed, or anything like that, and you just losing weight, you need to go to the doctor. Get checked out first because it could be like early onset diabetes, it could be hypertension, something like that. You want to go to the doctor, get checked.
This nigga worse than WebMD, ain't he? Yeah, you got cancer. You got to go ahead. Your whole liver finna fall out. You know
you said it could be an alternator too, though.
right.
Dang. Dang. Did you see what Nell said?
What? You're on your way to the other side?
You ate your way.
Oh, you ate your way to the other side?
Oh, okay. I'm like, dang.
Oh, you thought he was sending you to the upper room?
Yeah.
And he gave you gout and everything.
He gave you the gout and all that. So, no, just check and make sure there's nothing like that wrong. And as long as you don't have a health issue, then just be happy that you lost the weight.
Yeah, because I could fit in these pants. And I was like, I'm not getting rid of these pants. And I could fit them. I need to hurry up and wear them before I start gaining the weight back. Before they say, oh, that's why. And I start gaining it back and shit. So I need to go and wear them.
It just be the stress levels about
it might be this job. Because
Yeah.
this job, maybe it's the job and it's stressing me out.
It's simple.
This job stressing me out.
Oh, you're going to Nicole? Tell Nicole she needs to start sending us some yoga videos. We can add that to our regimen.
Ain't yoga like kind of demonic, like the devil?
What?
Where you get that from?
I'm gonna read some more up on it, and then we'll talk about this next week.
What?
I had read that somewhere, but I'm gonna read some more, and I'm gonna have more knowledge. I don't want to just put nothing out there. I did just kind of put it out there, but
yoga is all about purity, which is the exact opposite.
That's what they want you to believe.
That's what the Illuminati want you to believe.
Yes, that's what the Illuminati wants you to believe.
Shit.
I don't believe my sister said that.
Listen, I'm gonna do some reading and watch some more video. I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere, and then I'm gonna let y'all know.
For sure.
That yoga.
But yes, like I'll explain. Sorry, Nicole, you my sister.
Mm-hmm.
But if it is, I want to save your soul. If it is, I'm gonna find out.
I want to save your soul. You can't be doing that old hot go yoga shit. You know,
right? Down with facing dog and the warrior pose. None of that. Okay. All right.
Save your soul.
And alligators are ornery because you know what I'm saying they got an enlargement medulla oblongata.
Look. They now who want to do workout with a goat? That don't sound like Baphomet to you.
Jesus. Hey. Well, Nicole, don't send us no yoga workouts there. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Trying to convert us.
And until Nicole figure out if it's pure or not, I don't want none of the devil's play toys.
Okay. Azazel, keep your Azazel workouts to yourself. Okay,
Wow. But I gotta go.
we gotta go too.
Yeah, we are getting out of here.
You'll wait for a second invitation. Okay, Nicole, don't worry about it. Hopefully, it's coming soon. From Nicole. Oh, they got the invitation from Nicole. It don't even count if it comes for us. You know what I'm saying? She goes disregard. If it comes from us, it's disregard.
I'm gonna look really. No, I'm serious though. I thought I had, but you know, you read stuff. That don't mean it's true. And I
never
you
even
know,
repeated that.
oh my God. All right, come on, y'all. Like, share. Thank y'all. We love y'all.
They got yoga in the Bible, see? What? You talking about Kundalini? What that sounds like?
That's some freak shit, ain't it?
That sounds like something happening in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Book? Ain't that the freaky sex book?
That sounds like something happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. That sounds like what
I mean, but not like devil. I'm not saying like literally devil, but it was just something that just spiritually off about it, is what I mean. Something spiritually.
And it seemed like it should be spiritually getting you in line. Like you should feel this in your shanana.
Kama Sutra. There we go. I knew that. I just wanted to make sure y'all did.
Right. So we need y'all to like, share, subscribe. Check us out everywhere on all platforms. We appreciate everybody coming in and talking to us. Yeah, Ryan, you late, cuz. We'll check you later, though. We're going to get out of here today. Just go back, watch the replay of it, you know, and get with us later. We will see you guys next week. I don't think we're doing anything special. I was going to say, because, you know what I'm saying, it was Mother's Day, but.
Well, Mother's Day is
Oh,
Sunday.
bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mother's Day is Sunday. So, Jay and Nicole want to tell all our mothers what y'all want to tell them?
Happy Mother's Day.
There y'all go.
Wow.
Every year we go through this.
So with that,
you late?
We got to get out of here, Nicole. We got to get out of here. Your namesake, she got a rehearsal she getting to go to.
Yeah, I'm here at rehearsal and they waiting for me. So
yeah, so we gonna cut loose. Like I said, we appreciate everybody for coming and talking to us. We appreciate y'all even for checking in a little late on us and saying at least checking on us. So.
Yes, sir.
Jay. Now what about you?
I'll be running for man. Boy.
So, check us out on all the platforms. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification. And until then, anything we need to tell them? Anything y'all need to tell them?
Share,
love y'all.
Share, like, share, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. We love y'all.
All right. Catch y'all later.
Peace.